In a world that's evolving faster than ever, this is a space for ideas, knowledge, and connection. Here we exchange insights and perspectives with respect and curiosity, navigating the digital age together. From the mind to the machine, from the human to the future, we're here to explore the boundaries of innovation, creativity, and learning. Welcome to the journey.
Oh man. Hello everyone. We are almost to 200. Let me double check. That's why I don't like to go to Instagram. Remember, I always say here that I always go there, post what I have to try to generate traffic. And yeah, sometimes I post something I find funny or I find interesting or whatever. But it's impossible sometimes things don't get to your nerves, like because again, being born in 1980, it was a lot different things when I was, on my teenage or becoming an adult and stuff. Things that don't exist anymore nowadays, some of them. As I said, I got into this little beef with a guy, a Brazilian guy. Apparently, he's a chef, and he was judging a food contest, and he used a lot of swearing words, and he said some misleading stuff like it's good but you need to put more salt, a lot of salt, and a lot of other stuff. And I worked in the industry for 25 years. I have never seen that kind of comment over, from a judge. But anyway, I don't want to give him too much time on my media. But the thing is, it's one of the reasons I left hospitality, because nowadays people come in and they know everything, they watch two videos on YouTube and they know everything. And we know it doesn't work this way, for example, for me, going out to therapist, it's hard when it's a 20-year-old therapist, like how I know you may have read the books, but what I need is not only doesn't only come from the books, I believe. You need to have some more experience on the field, and you know, it is what it is, But nowadays, yeah, nowadays people with zero knowledge or zero preparation gets famous and makes money and think everything is what they say, So but yeah, I think that's why I try to stay away from social media because I always see some stuff there that is impossible. Sometimes I always, comment and compliment people, and I'm very positive, But there are things really that, so that's why I try not to spend much time there because it's a rabbit hole, right? So I'll put now the video that I started yesterday when I got from college. It was also a disaster yesterday. And as I said, I'm getting a bit tired of pretending everything is okay, like it can't be like that. Oh, I can't be just, yeah, I have turned around so many situations. And now I have been lately kind of, you know, being the yes man and trying to accept. I mean, I know it's part of my mental and psychological development and whatnot, but yeah, there are things that I can't, you know. It goes against my principles or my ideas, even of my evolution, I would say, There are things that just don't make sense, and someone has to say something sometimes. So yeah, I will try to stay away from social media. But then let me know. I'll leave the video here from what happened at the university today. Another thing that is really annoying me. And again, I never said I'm better than anybody. My students are proof of that. That I always say to them, if I can't speak English, you all can. You know, it's not something that you need to be over skilled to do it. It's just a little practice, a little guidance, and voila. You know, different than other things that require more than just training. I believe there are things that you must have been born with a gift or something to do it. I'm not going to get in details of what I think it is now, but there are things that you must have, like, an extra. So yeah, this is what happened at the uni, and I'll come back in a bit and I will discuss about that. Alrighty. Yeah. So I need to stop pretending as well. I can't bear that anymore. The thing is, as I have mentioned already on other videos, I am a guy. The reason why I moved around so much is because I never took shit. Never. I mean, I took a few times when it was less options, but whenever I had a slight option, I told a lot of people, a lot of managers, a lot of mixologists, head bartenders, teachers, directors, whatever. I told a lot of people to fuck off. Okay? Not sure if I did right or not. And then with this change I've been going through, I kind of started like, okay, I need to take some shit. And then I started doing all these, like, I did interpreting, but then I stopped taking shit because you work a lot and you don't make enough money, and they don't value the fact that you speak more than one language, and you treated like an idiot. And I said, no, I can't. And that's why I have reduced drastically, and I will, you know, if I ever do again, it will be private only, but not for this company. And then, yeah, I tried this university stuff. And then, as I have mentioned here as well, first term, like my goal was to learn, to be able to earn income digitally, because I know I am not a guy for the cameras. I'm not, yeah, someone you look, yeah. And but again, I said I'm gonna do this because that's what I can do now, and eventually I'll gain the knowledge. But then on the first term at the university, the lecturer had to first, you could barely understand his accent, which I don't blame, but as a teacher you should try your best to be clear. And then the lack of knowledge even on the English language itself, or and also on the subject, being googling answers during class, that was a bit disappointing, for one that intends to learn, you know and then, okay, after also lack of professionalism for other staffs from the company, because it's a company, it's not a educational institution, that's for sure. And then I took that in, and then oh no, you were wrong, you were wrong, you were wrong, you were wrong. And then, okay, the second term, like the lecturer as well, like, we only have 4 hours a week, and he was letting us off 1 hour before. Like, no engagement at all, like, I teach for over 10 years, and thanks God I had really good teachers, but you can't teach someone if you don't engage, make the person engage with it, or make them excited, make them motivated to learn, especially nowadays. And that's nothing there, my, like, some days the guy was like doing some reviews. Oh, how do you turn that much binary to the decimal? And then instead of going there and showing and bringing people to the board to show how to do, and then ask everybody to help and stuff to, make us practice and memorize the thing. No, he was just, how much? Oh, yeah, oh, okay. and he would believe on the answer of one, and then if the other one said other thing, it would, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, man, I'm going death for that, like it's 9,000 a year or 10,000 a year, something like that. For what? It doesn't. If I get that money, I would invest. Like now, I'm gonna start at 6 o'clock. It's 20 past 5. At 6 o'clock, I'm gonna start here with these guys. Cybersecurity career. Start earning 64K a year. Working remotely, no experience needed. Join Optimus free Zoom webinar tonight. So I'm gonna join this to see, because I'm 44-year old man, like I don't have time to waste, and if and I can't be taking shit anymore as well, it's like I can't pretend is everything okay that if it's not, it's like I need to learn stuff, I'm wasting my time going there, I'm wasting money, and I'm learning more through self learning, And today on the test day, as I told you, they put a, I don't know, 20-year-old girl there that I think she thought she was Queen Elizabeth or something, because not even, I mean, Queen Elizabeth, as far as I know, she was a very kind person, but the girl gets to a class full of adults older than her with, no empathy, no, like, politeness, no, like you gotta try to create a human relation there, and she entered like she was the king of the world, and then start saying to everybody like, oh, pack her stuff and put in the back of the class. It's like, what's that? It's 1964. The 1960s or 50s or 40s, I don't know, back in the day when it was really, that was like, for me, when I studied in a Catholic school, that one that I was, I didn't take shit from the teacher that was, having a go on my work, my colleague, and stood up for him, and I was also, I never really liked demanding people, it's like, if your approach is friendly and stuff, I can work things out, but if you're demanding, it doesn't work with me. It never did, it never did. I left my parents' house when I was 15. I left the best school in the city when I was 15 for all for that reasons. It's like I never really took in shit or, demanding people. And I mean, I took when I had to or when there was no option, as I said, but, and I don't think that now I should continue taking, because I thought, oh, this change and stuff and this opportunity, but opportunity for what? If I'm not learning fuck all. I'm learning how to convert binary to decimal. Like, man, there are machines that do that in a fraction of a second. The new word, you don't need to learn that, like you can learn that on the way, because we haven't even practiced enough to be able to go through a test, and then I was putting my shit away, and then one of these papers, like, one of these exercises, stay on the table, and she kind of grabbed, like I was, like I had a copy of the test already. Oh man, I said no. I said, look, I look at her. I said, darling, you got given power to watch people, but not to touch my shit and treat people like you're superior to them. And then I just signed my test I gave, and then the teacher came. No, please, please. I said, my, I wasn't already feeling like doing this because of the lack of your performance, and but I thank him for his service and whatnot. But I just laughed, I can't take it, you know. No time for cunts. That's my shirt. That's my sentence, my core, and I'm not gonna give that up anymore. I'm gonna start to stand up for myself again and see what happens. I've been through so many, ups and downs in life that, it's calm already, but yeah, you don't make good captains in flat sea, eh? So I have been through a lot of storms already, and if there is more to come, okay, but it's just I can't take what's going on at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready, have a quick smoke, and get ready for this webinar. Oh, they already went up on the second message. You went to 75K plus start salary. So let's see if I can change maybe my loan to this university, to this course, and I'll work something out. But the way it is, it cannot stay. Something has to change right now, and I will. Right, so I'm gonna get this done and I'll speak to you before I post this. I'll come back after the webinar, probably in an hour or so. It's 5:30 now in London. See you soon. And let me know, please, what do you think? I'm wrong? I mean, some people will say I am, but I don't feel like I am, though. I don't feel like I am because, in the end of the day, those guys get money. They should be more committed to what they do. I teach people for free, and I'm more committed than they are to make sure people learn. So yeah, I have, I have my um, it's not priorities, but I have my level of perception, or I don't know, common sense. I think you should call that, because Jesus Christ. But yeah, what do you think? I know that a lot of people take shit on a daily basis, so that's a hard question to do, but I still want to see what you have to say. Season. So yeah, and there you were. That was me yesterday, really pissed off with all these. And yeah, things are changing very fast, and as I have said, I need to stay away from some things. I am now doing what I can here with these drop shipping, but it gets to points that I am doing this store on Shopify, but it gets to points that I stop and I'm like, man, what would someone buy from my store if my store is a link that links to Amazon, or, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Because when people buy, they go straight to Amazon. So it puts me down sometimes when I think of that. I have the shop done. Let me see here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I have done these. Can't you see? View your store. Oh yeah, I forgot I've started to do those. I've started to do these shirts with Brazilian sayings translated to English, right away. But then in the back, you have the real meaning of it. Don't even try. and in front is .com that it doesn't have. That's how you would say in Portuguese, you know? But then in English would be don't even try. Something similar to that. Yeah. So this I forgot about that though. I did this in one of my matinees work, and yeah, I had forgotten about that. So yeah, this is my story. You see, this book takes to Amazon. This is from Print Test. What is the name of it? Printful. So this is what I did. It's all print on demand, like everybody has it on their YouTube channels. But I cannot have on my teaching channel yet because I have it went up a little bit. I think I have 73 or 4 hours watch hours. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. As I have said it before, some days I just wanna disappear. It's too much bullshit. But yeah, oh, this is the thing I'm doing. I need to finish these hacking stuff. But I had here.
Você está procurando uma.
Oh man. So yeah, I was gonna see something here, but now I even forgot what I was gonna see. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. But yeah, 196 here, not 200 I thought, and 220 that. But again, I cannot put any of these for sale yet because of the watch hours. It's far away from it. So yeah, it gets me very. And then I thought on opening this store, opening this store, but then making like opening another one only with female products and stuff that it's quite certain that sells. But again, and then you have to go to TikTok shop because that's where yeah, it's fucking overwhelming though. It's just because I need to, make a reasonable income from somewhere so I can bugger off from London. So I can, go to the mountains, to a smaller city, get my dogs, live on the mountains, and then work digitally. But I wanted to do something, my English teaching channel, as I said, I have ideas of making more content on videos like short, making small classes divided in short to present the content. But yeah, that's one thing to work on it. It's a way where I can see something happening. But And then I have my book. My book. Where is my book? Oh, my book is here. It wasn't accepted for international. I fixed it, but now still your project was rejected from global distribution. So there you are, rejected. And I fixed everything. I don't know what to do anymore, so I'm also pissed off. So yeah, there you are. That's what's going on. Happy holidays to everybody. I'm gonna be here studying and you know finding something to you know generate this income that is needed to be able to go up the hills. But for now, it is what it is. I'm doing what I can, following up internet like I tried today also to have these extension from Google. Have you seen that? It's oops, it's a Google extension that it's one of those assistants that do everything on your machine. I know, guys. As I said, like I said in the videos previously, I'm gonna be the guy that maybe is gonna be hated because I'm feeding AI as much as I possibly can. But again, I'm feeding with good sides, and our interactions are quite, productive in a positive way. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to adapt because, again, I say we can't prevent that from happening. It's already happening, and it's either you follow and understand a little bit about it, or you're just gonna be, And as I said, I thought I was gonna be a barman for the rest of my life, but no, I have changed. So I need to feed my brain now and make sure I can, generate an income to then go to the next step. And again, I'm really close to become a hippie, like how I said I was going to. That's not out of my list at all. Just sell everything I can and just go to the bush. That's still on the plan as well. Still. I'm just believing that, something may happen along the way. So let's see what it is. But yeah, Get Harvest is free. I already got. Getting for web browser. Add to Chrome. Add extension. What can it do? Jesus Christ. Blood is low way. It's just like ChatGPT 4.0. I have a subscription for ChatGPT. Come on. You see, I don't have time to wait for that anymore, right? It's too long for an enter. I can get a faster enter here. Hey, bro, are you gonna get an assistant like Google has the Jarvis assistant? But the Google tool, it's an assistant that it manipulates your computer, don't it? Yeah, you see, but that's what I'm saying. Jarvis is this one. Jarvis Copilot seamless integrate with your web browser and OS to boost productivity with a rich communication feature, AI translation, email writing, grammar check, explanation, summary, etc. Also to code review in Java Copilot. So yeah, sorry, I went again here. But yeah, this is what's going on here, guys. Let me know. We are almost 200. Let me know what you think. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I'm just saying that sometimes I say stuff to people that are saying nonsense stuff, but I need to get out of there because it's time to waste. Because if the person is there on the internet, putting the image and talking to people about things on their way with swearing words, and I can clearly see that he's someone that went back to Brazil just because had a little experience, start to pretend to be better than the others, and that just uh, winds me up. But let's meditate, and there are things we cannot control, and stupidity is one of them. I'll see you around.